the trends, the truths, and the tea everyone's sipping. Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and get the extra dose of what's shaking the internet.
And on issues making wave on social media to your doorstep.
Social Buzz Extra, where the trend meets the talk, only on Global Television.
Hello and welcome to Social Buzz Extra here on Global Television, where we bring you highlights of trending happenings on social media. I am Ogojkumobno, so all I need you to do is to grab your popcorn as usual and make sure that you relax and watch trending issues. Of course, you know how I bring you all of the gist. So how do you watch? Definitely you can watch on DSTV channel 365 or you can watch on StarTime channel 276. If you do not have access to all of these, definitely your social media is your is a go-to for you. So just make sure that you're watching on YouTube channel, Global TV NG on YouTube, one word. So click on that subscribe button and make sure that you subscribe to Global TV NG, and also click on the bell like icon. It's going to notify you whenever we come your way so that you don't miss any part of Social Buzz Extra. All right, let's dive right into the topic of today. And we have so much for you. We have three amazing trending issues right now on social media, and we have to bring them here for you. So today we're talking about NDLEA that has intercepted a Kano-based businesswoman who hid drugs in her fake pregnancy. As she wrapped it around herself. So operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, have foiled bizarre plots by a female drug trafficker, Rabi Muhammad, to move tramadol hidden in fake baby bump through the semi-land border in Lagos. Rabi, a 35-year-old Kano-based businesswoman, was intercepted by the NDLEA officers at the departure tarmac of semi-land border with a protruding tummy on Monday, the 16th of February 2026, while attempting to cross to Cotonou in Benin Republic. The spokesperson of the agency, Femi Babafemi, disclosed this in a statement on Sunday, February 2022. A full body search, however, revealed her pregnancy was fake and her baby bump was designed with a pink-colored calabash used to conceal 3,200 capsules of tramadol, which she tied around her stomach and was taken to Cotonou to sell. Well, let's take a look at that video.
Where are you coming from? It's there also. Pregnant. So she's saying it in my video.
All right, that video simply shows you the length at which people are ready to go to make money. This is how desperate a lot of Nigerians are right now to make money. They want to just run away from the harsh economic realities. But the truth is, no matter how much you are desperate to make money, no matter how your desperation is, please let's try to make sure that we're making this money legally. Honestly, I must give it up to the NDLEA. Recent times, I must tell you that we've been seeing videos of them, and intercepting drug dealers and all of that around Nigeria. And it's a huge one. When we're talking about this same issue this early morning on the show Global Morning, we talked about how, it takes intelligence to, find out or phantom things like this. Sometimes people don't, it takes people who are trained, and of course they are trained people and they are intelligent people, so it's easy for them to, kind of find out things like this. Because and it also takes courage, because, sometimes when you see a pregnant woman and you see her wrapped in a hijab and all of that, all you're thinking is, where can I even give this woman to rest? Why is she standing on the queue? You know how you give preference to old people and also to, the aged and also the, pregnant women. So that's what will be coming to your mind. Like you pity them, they're going through that stress. So if you see somebody like this, honestly, your mind wouldn't go towards that direction. Like, you won't start thinking, oh, is she pregnant? Is she truly pregnant? Or is she hiding something, a contraband? So it takes intelligence forces definitely to figure out things like this. So back to what we're talking about, what I was telling you about, making money by all means. Nigerians, especially Nigerian youth these days, want to make it the fast way. They just want to make money. They do not know, they do not care what the repercussion is at the end of the day. They just try to find the safe, the easiest means, not safest at this point, because they don't even care if it's safe or not. You see people crossing borders using just one tiny canoe or boat that they know their life and everything is dependent on that boat, and they don't even want to know the how strong or how good that boat is, but they just want to run away. Now, let's even move away, because in the morning I talked about more of how Nigerians are trying to make money. Let's even come into the economic system of the country. How is it that Nigerian government can actually make it easier for people to make money in Nigeria? Like, live comfortably. I'm not even saying making money or making billions. How can they even make it easier for people in the country to live very, very comfortable? I was discussing with some persons yesterday after church, of course, and we're just talking politically. And, someone came up with a complaint to say, how can the government pay 77,000 naira as minimum wage? And he says, some persons pay 70K, 70,000 naira as minimum wage. I said, how can the government pay 70,000 naira as minimum wage? And my transport in a day is about 3,200. That's what he said. If his transport a day is 3,200 and you calculate for a month, you will find out that in a month he's spending nothing less than at least 70,000. So where is the money? Where is he going to get money to feed himself? If he has family, where is he going to get money to take care of his family, clothe them, feed them, pay his rent? And some people tell you, oh, okay, why not live somewhere close? You cannot live anywhere close to town or close to where you're working, because most of the offices are all in the city center. They are all in town. How do you afford to pay rentage of people in the urban areas in Abuja? You are paying a rent for just one room, and you are paying over 1 million naira. And you have family, you have children, you have a wife. How can you keep them in one room? So definitely you have to look for somewhere like in the outskirts of the FCT, outskirts of FCT, outskirts of Abuja. And places like that is maybe you are going very far. And when you are going very far, you should know that the transportation you are spending a day should be nothing less than 1,500 naira. So how do we survive? How can the government make it easier for the youth? Because at the end of the day, anybody can come out to say, oh, we are all lazy youth. But let's look at it as from the other point of view. People who are genuinely working, people who are going to work every day, doing genuine business. Do you think they're really comfortable? A lot of people just go to work just because they just want to have something to do. They just want to, get something or be relevant, act relevant. But deep down, they're already exhausted. Their spirit is down because they are working harder than even what they are receiving as pay. So how can the government help to remove, poverty, to reduce, not even remove at this point, reduce, because of course it's not rocket science, so it has to take different steps. How can the government help to reduce poverty? Earlier, this is to the president. When he came in and he removed subsidy and he said it's going to be better for the country, we all hoped that it was going to be better. But honestly, subsidy has affected the country more than we even thought of it was going to affect the country. Removing subsidy, fuel, which is the main thing here, you use petrol. People, if you want to transport goods, definitely you are transporting goods from one place to the other. You that's and the transportation fare is high. The cost of getting that petrol is high. There's no way the goods is going to reach its final consumer and the price will be reduced. No way. They are going to definitely take their own. And with the tax law, coming into bill like in 2027, I tell you for a fact that it's going to be high. Like cost of living is also going to double or triple or whatever it is. So how can the government help to liberate the youth, help to liberate people from this form of poverty? Because a lot of people are looking for different means to take care of themselves. I will tell you, just to feed. What people are looking for is to eat. Let me just look for something to eat and where to lay my head. And when you have children, it's even a lot harder. So sometimes I don't even get to look at the other part. People are just looking for any means possible to run away from poverty. That's just the truth. If they are not stealing, they are doing illegal businesses like this, like that of this young lady, a 34-year-old young lady that was intercepted. You can imagine a 34-year-old lady. What is she doing with drugs like that? Why is she going through that pain, that burden? I'm sure that calabash will be very heavy on her. So why is she going through that pain? Just because she wants to make ends meet for themselves. Why the other ones who are doing it? Some other persons are not doing it just because they want to go away from poverty. They are doing it for greed. Some persons already are comfortable, but they just want to have extra. And because they cannot go through the legal means, they go through illegal means. So please, in all, let's make sure that we do not do illegal stuff. Illegal stuff is not the right way to go. Try to make sure that whatever it is you're doing, your hands are clean. You are going through legal means. You are doing the right thing so that you don't have yourself to be blamed at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, definitely, you tell yourself, oh, had I known, if I had known, I wouldn't have done this. If I had known, I wouldn't have done this. And, Priscilla was saying in the morning, she said, most times people that lead you into this thing, they make it feel like we are doing it. So if we are doing it, you can do it. It's something that is comfortable. But let's take a look at it properly. It is not really comfortable. It is not something that it's not something that anybody can do. It's not something that you can do. It is not legal. It is not right. Okay? Because of course the NDLEA are there. They are watching you, and if you make any move, definitely they are there to catch you. Who would have thought that a fake pregnancy can be intercepted, or a fake pregnant woman can be intercepted? At that point, when I saw her the first time, I told myself, can we even just leave this lady? She's heavily pregnant, because she was looking so tired, not knowing that she was being weighed down by the calabash she was carrying actually. Anyways, that's it for the video. Please make sure that you do not be part of any crime. All right, let's go right into the next topic for today. And the next one is coming from this one is a media aid, special advisor, concerning media to the governor of Delta State, Sheriff Oberivori, and this one is coming from Osai Ovie Success, who has expressed disappointment at Tonto Dike for hugging her ex-husband Churchill. This one, you ask yourself, what it concern Agbero with overload at this point? That's what I'm asking myself when I saw that story. I was like, what exactly is going on here? Well, that is point of view. The senior special assistant on media to Governor Sheriff Osai, Governor Sheriff Oberivori, who is known as Osai Ovie Success, has expressed disappointment. According to him, he said, I'm really disappointed in Tonto Dike's behavior, hugging her ex-husband Olakunle Churchill like that, especially knowing he is married now. She should have considered his wife, Rosemary, and how she would feel seeing that display of affection is not right, and I think it's unfair to Rosie. Tonto Dike should respect boundaries, especially when it comes to someone else's marriage. It's disappointing to see, and I don't think it's a good look for her. Does she want to destroy her ex-husband's marriage? Because this doesn't make any sense to me, because I am disappointed. A woman shouldn't be doing this to her fellow woman. I am highly disappointed. That's how he ended his quote. So he released this. He posted this on Instagram, saying how, expressing how disappointed he is at Tonto Dike, for hugging Churchill. But then I took a close look at that video once again, and I saw that it was even it wasn't that deep kind of hug where the chest to chest kind of hug. Like, she gave this one-sided hug. You could see that even in the video she prayed for her. That used to be the love of her life. Yes, I know they fell apart, definitely. I understand. But again, you need to understand that there's a bond, there's blood, and that's their son. So, and I don't think Tontodike is ready to go back to that marriage, to be honest. I'm sure she respects Rose. I'm sure she also respects herself, and she respects her baby daddy, who is, Churchill. And that child wasn't produced out of wedlock. That child was produced when they were still husband and wife. So right now they are co-parenting. Would you rather prefer that they stay apart? I don't see anything wrong with that video. Well, I don't know if you will see something wrong, but let me share the video with you. So let's take a look at the video.
Amazing, Father, and I just want to thank him so much. Thank you so much, Churchill. Thank you so much. I love you with the love of God, and I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. Thank you. And your son loves you so much. If I say you don't take the love from us, I don't like that in you. I pray for your family. I pray for your businesses. I pray for all your other children that they will progress. Failure will not meet them. Everything that they touch will be blessed. God will go before them and make every crooked path straight. Your businesses will flourish. Whoever curses you shall be cursed. Whoever fights you, God will fight. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. I'd like to thank, like I call him, the love of my life.
Such a sweet video, I must tell you. Like, I like that part when she was trying, she was praying for her husband, praying for the family, her family as a whole, and everyone who came there. You understand? This is, it's more like this is a woman God has healed. Like, she has no grudge, she has nothing. Well, I know they will say you can't speak for people, but honestly, this is what I can say from what I'm seeing. This is someone who is clear. She's clean and she does not want to hold anything to her heart. Like, let me just live my life and let this person live their life. Like, if you tell people, I forgive you, then you should express it in your action that you've actually forgiven this person. Not, I forgive you, but then my face is this way and your face is this way. No. That's not what it means. Besides, they are co-parenting, so you don't expect her to start acting some sort of way on their child's birthday, 10th birthday. It's been over 10 years. Joshua has never set his eyes on his son, except maybe on social media or whatever platform it is. He has the opportunity to see him, but never set his eyes on this boy one-on-one. And you want her to start acting as though she's not comfortable. Come on, this lady is healed. So whoever is saying anything, I don't have any problem with this lady hugging her ex-husband. It is hard to worry, not anyone to worry. You just imagine I am the one wearing the shoes. I know where it pinches me. No one else should worry where it's pinching me. It is me who knows how I can adjust my leg. And of course, if you're talking about boundaries, please, I know she has boundaries. Like, she has set it up. She has set her boundaries. You can't sit on Tontodike all the time with Churchill, except it has to do with their son. And that's just a recent thing. So please, let's all chill about it. But if there's anyone rooting for them to come back, it's fine, but I don't see that happening, and I don't even wish that it happens. Please, Churchill should mind his boundary also, because it cannot just put it up, on the lady. So Churchill also should mind his boundary and not use because of the son start coming close. Everybody mind your boundaries and let's live our lives, of course. All right, let's take a look at some comments from social media as regards this. And the first comment is coming from Adon Hair Collections. And Adon says, if she likes, she can take him back. Even God supported Hosea to take his wife back after committing adultery. The decision is hers to make. God is no against second chances and reconciliation. So that disappointment is on you. Okay? Thank you so much, Adon. We adore your, we acknowledge your comment. Okay? The next one is coming from Toplad Tech. Toplad says, there's nothing wrong in the way she hugged him. She genuinely cares for him, most especially because he is the father of her child. All love, please. Let's not take things too hard. We are too hard on ourselves in this country. They went ahead. This person went ahead to say, do you, whatever you do in life, people must talk. Definitely. That's the thing. Whatever it is you're doing, like, just know that people are there to talk. Whether you are doing the right thing or you are doing the wrong thing, someone must talk. All right, let's dive right into the last topic for today. And this one, a lady has shared her experience as man who offered to pay her bill at restaurant withdrew. What happened? Let's take a look at the video from this lady.
Nigeria, this one time we went to this one restaurant in Ikoyi by the water. Very demure, very nice, very cutesy. So we ordered our food, we're chilling, you get, like, we're vibing to the music. It's like off-peak season, so I've never been to Nigeria during like December or anything like that, but it's off-peak season, but it's a nice restaurant, so it's very busy, and it was a weekday that we went as well. So we're calling, we're chilling. My mum has a driver for us because she just doesn't trust two fine babe. We're there for Lagos by ourselves, so she got us a chaperone. The driver's in the parking lot, tells us he's there, so we now say, okay, cool, let's go, let's take our pictures and let's go. So we told the waiter, please can you bring the bill? She now comes back, she says, oh, those gentlemen over there have already paid for your tab. We said, oh, okay, cool. So we looked at them, we nodded, thank you. So we now chill for like maybe a couple more minutes, like, and then we get out to go and take our pictures. Like we take pictures. It was like an indoor outdoor space, so that where it was outdoors you had more of a view, so we went there to go and take some pictures. And then the waitress now comes up to us, like maybe we had probably been taking pictures for like 10 minutes at this point. Waitress now comes up to us and she said, yeah, they said since you're not coming to their table that you should pay for your Men are so funny. They want to weaponize their provision, but the provision that you're providing is a £30 bill. You have to forget, person when they come there spending in pounds. We're coming there spending in pounds. Don't ever try to act like Mr. Money with the vibes right now. Big Daddy with the vibes right now. We're not broke. We can pay that tab. We didn't even look over to them. We just said, yeah, bring that stuff. We so carried on taking our pictures. She came, we tap our card, we go. Like, it's literally simple as that. I don't know when or why you thought you were the prize. You can't even stand up. Okay, cool, you pay for something. At least stand up. Once we said hi to you, stand, come, greet us, introduce yourself, ask us to come to your table. If that's what you're on, it was never going to be that day, by the way. I'll be so real. It was never going to be that, uncle. I'll be so for real with you. But too petite and demure and too cute. Too good and nice. Coco, normally we be wife material. Do you get? So we was never going to come to that table, but at least, what happened to greeting us, introducing yourself, inviting us to the table? You just expect that because you paid £30 that we should now come and be prostituting ourselves on your table. Our mother raised us better than that.
All right, we've seen that, and I must tell you that a lot of ladies are victim to this most times. You know, a man, offered to get you something, and the next thing they're asking for your number. I'm not saying it's bad to ask for number, but then when you are looking for something extra, come on, you cannot just buy people like that. You cannot just start acting, oh, because I got you something, so I own you now. Please, can we all stop this mentality? It is a African man mentality in quotes. And it has to stop. I like the part where she say you say it's funny how men can be. They try to weaponize their provision. We are not even broke. You see, the lady is telling you, I'm not even broke. Like, for me to even drive from my house to the restaurant, I don't expect a man to come and buy me food. I came here to pay for my food. But then if you offer to buy me food, why not? You're welcome. Thank you so much. And that's it. So please, let's not try to, weaponize this. Let's be nice. If you want to be nice at the end, please be nice at the end, okay? All right, let's take a comment from this topic. And the first comment.
When social media speaks, we'll listen and we'll bring you the extra. It's your one-stop show for